definitely an embarrassing effort tonight. Our fans deserve more than that. We got to come out and perform better than that. 6 sacks, 3 interceptions, 2 for touchdowns. Can go on. And unacceptable. Got to find ways to get this thing corrected and corrected soon. You guys going to ask me about changes? That's premature to talk about any changes right now, okay? Everybody's going to be evaluated across the board. And as I said before, we've got to find ways to get this thing moving in the right direction. Not acceptable, and our fans deserve better, as I said before. And with that, I'll take your questions.
What's the status on Josh?
Right now, we're waiting to get an evaluation from early talking to him. He thinks he's fine, but I'm not going to sit here and say that that may be the case. We got to make sure we get the evaluation from the trainer.
What was the reason that he was still in the ballgame that late?
Again, we want to make sure that we're trying to do everything we can to give him certain looks to be able to grow and mature and grow within the offense. Hindsight to sit back and look at him, what we were doing, should he have been out? Probably so. But, you say that now when the situation happens.
What did you think of him overall in this game, and did he get kind of worse, for better word, as the game went on in terms of rushing things and trying to make things happen?
Number one, we just got to do a better job of operation for us, getting the call in, getting up to the line of scrimmage, being able to see the defense and make the proper adjustments and checks accordingly. A couple of times you saw right there where we had to waste a timeout, which is, we can't do that. Very costly right there. So there's times right now that he probably forced things, not the same or the proper look that he wanted. But again, we got to do a much better job of protecting as well and giving him an opportunity to be able to go through his progression.
When Harris picked for a touchdown, did Nelson not run through his route?
It was a little miscue there. I don't want to say exactly whether it's Josh or the receiver, but again, someone broke down, stopped, and all of a sudden Josh anticipated the guy being there. So again, opportunities right there for us to be able to get some things done and just self-inflicted.
Still having so many issues after 7 games?
Good question, and we got to find the answers to it. Whether it's not getting movement up front, whether it's not protecting in the pass game, not being able to make the proper throws or make the proper catches. It's a lot that goes around.
Coach, you said it was premature to talk about changes. I'm assuming you meant Mike McCoy. Do you mean that in premature this weekend? Give you time? Do you mean at this point in the season? What did you mean premature?
I didn't say Mike McCoy at all. When we talk about changes, I'm talking about changes from, it could be personnel, could be players, could be, whatever it may be. It could be scheme. So what I'm saying when I say it's premature to talk about that at this particular time without going through the evaluation.
You talked about in the preseason about wanting toughness to be this team and the line being important. And what's the most frustrating part of where you find this team 7 games of the season?
Our inability to execute on the offensive side of the ball. For us being able to get the run game going, trying to really generate points, protecting the QB, et cetera. So there's a lot of things, as I said before, across the board that we have to improve on.
What went into the decision to sending Gunting out there for the start, and how did you do an initial look?
They're pretty good. Again, my evaluation of the players is to make sure that I'm putting the guys out there that's going to get us the best opportunity, and the guys that really are performing from a consistency standpoint. So that's the reason why Gunther was out there.
I know you only got to see them for a few minutes there, but how do you think the team is right now mentally after this?
Well, right now at the beginning stage, when you just lose a game the way we did in that fashion, I'm sure everybody's upset, disappointed. But again, that's going to be tomorrow. We've got to be able to come in, evaluate, and watch the tape and really put this one behind us. We have a couple of days to be able to regroup before we get back at it with the 49ers. So, again, disappointment is there, but we got to get rid of it real quick and move on.
Have you ever been a part of a situation where the offense just continues to make the same mistakes
week after week after week?
Been a part of it now, and that's the only thing that I'm focusing on. I can't really go back in the past. Again, we need to find ways to get it right.
Can you put into context how tough it has been on Josh facing a defense like the Vikings last week and then a guy like Von Miller and that defense this week?
Extremely tough, but, you know, that's the NFL for you, you know, and that's the growing pains of a rookie, being able to see certain looks and being consistent with those things. But it's not only just Josh. You know, we got to help him out across the board in the things that we're trying to ask him to do from a scheme standpoint, and then the execution out there on the field with the 10 other guys doing their job.
Hugh just not able to use the hand tonight?
We tried to go pregame and work him out and just couldn't do it.
Did guys give you the effort you wanted throughout?
I think so. You know, you look at what we did down the stretch on the defensive side of the ball, particularly for that turnover, you know, holding those guys to 3 points there, I thought was very impressive. The guys continue to fight. They haven't quit, and that's an encouraging thing.
Coach, how tough is this start on you personally? This is obviously not anything you talked about leading up to this.
I think it's tough on all of us, you know, but me being the head coach, I'm not going to sit here and have a pity party. You know, I got to find answers and find answers quick. And that's my job, and that's what I'm going to do.
Coach, thank you.
Thank you, guys.